There's a lot of different things that contribute to healthy living, and I think storytelling is just one of them. Storytelling is a big part of our culture, it's a big part of our history, non-First Nation, First Nations alike, and that's how we pass down those teachings and those lessons. Dip netting with Dad, it's been kind of a fun adventure. It's a story about the first time that I went dip net fishing with my family, and how that story is morphed in together and is now the way that I bring my kids dip net fishing. You know, I'm not bringing them actually dip net fishing, but I'm bringing down to the river so that they can experience it. So dip net fishing is a big part of the way that I spend my summers. It's a big part of the way that we spend summers as a family preparing fish. But it's a story that I think that needs to be told, especially for First Nation kids in my area. I mean, it's tough really because we have a lot of issues going on with those youth, and just getting something that they can find pride in and that they can feel really proud about is dip netting with Dad, in my opinion. I mean, that's one small step in telling the story of Williams Lake. My first salmon! Dad helped me get the fish into the pit, slap, slap, slap. I was grinning from ear to ear, but I didn't stop. I dipped my net right back into the water. Like, not all stories are going to be positive. When people can get that off of their chest and share with somebody who's going to comfort them and to provide support to them, I think that's a big part of their healing process. It's a big part of them growing as a human being, and is a big part of them moving in a positive direction, which is healthy living and being a wellness champion. A single piece of advice to encourage dads, Aboriginal dads, to read with their kids would be take the time. Take the time to read to their kids, take the time to not only read to their kids, but spend time with their kids in a more meaningful way. Reading is just one part of that. As they get older, even my kids now are like 7 and 9, now they're reading to me, right? And that's what we like to see. Those kids are not only reading picture books to you, but they're reading novels to you, they're reading a chapter before bed. And how proud is your kid reading to you at night, putting you to bed as a young adult? That's cool stuff. Telling a story is a good thing, it's an awesome thing, and they do it regardless of if they know they're doing it or not. So just encouraging it in those young dads and those grandpas and those uncles and those cousins to, you know, read to each other or whatever. I mean, that's a healing thing, and that's a part of the 21st century. You need to learn how to read to be successful at anything you do.